the channel, we continue to celebrate 60 years of Earth's mightiest heroes with Bruce Banner and the Hulk.
The spirit of the warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today, from the Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Avengers 60th Anniversary Wave, we got Bruce Banner, and we got the Hulk. But for all your Hulk and Bruce Banner needs, make sure you're hitting up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8% off your entire order. Gotta get a deal, and that's exactly what I did. Head over there, pick this 2-pack up. So very excited to get the Hulk, but more excited, I think, to get Bruce Banner here, as I did not have the old version of Bruce Banner in my collection, so I need a version here. I might have him in the lab working with Mr. Fantastic, something like that. Who knows? There's a lot of ways you can display this one, a lot of stuff you can do with this one. And there's a lot of ways you can do an unboxing and review, but of course we're going to do it like we always do it. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's look at the old packaging. We got Hulk, we got Bruce Banner, we got a lot of fun, and of course, as you can imagine with the Hulk in here, a bit of a hefty box. Got the Avengers logo looking good, always here for that. On the side, there it is, almost reenacting that classic artwork from the comic book. You got Hulk, you got Bruce Banner, you got the Marvel Legends logo. There it is on the other side there. That Hulk's very interesting. That old school version of Hulk, back how he started gray like that, always kind of gave me a Frankenstein vibes, and kind of the forehead and the hair. I'm sure that was on purpose as well. But always definitely an interesting. It's funny to see what he morphed into, what he looks like. My favorite Hulk, it's probably weird, and it's all about the time you grew up and where you read Hulk. I love the big old Hulk that had the big old machine guns, kind of had the crazy surfer hair going on. That was also a Hulk I'd like to see them make one of these days. They got to make that Hulk one of these days. They just got to. But looking cool on the back. A few accessories here, not a ton, of course. Hulk being a big expensive figure as we're used to. No blurbs on this one, nothing else. Gray Hulk and Dr. Bruce Banner, that's all it says. So let's get him out, see what's going on, see what all the fuss is about. Oh my gosh, I can't even get it unboxed. What's going on here? What's going on? They got it locked in. There it is, Spider-Man style. See you later, goodbye. Slide old Hulk out, maybe. This thing, let's go, get out of here. Come on, what are we doing? There we go. And there it is. All right, Hulk box off to the side. See you later, goodbye. And we got cardboard prison aplenty. We got a lot of cardboard in here. A lot of stuff going on. What is this? Oh, it's the glasses. Jeez, knocking stuff over. See you later, goodbye. We're on a roll here. Knocking everything else. I think that's everything. There it goes. See you later. We get Bruce Banner's glasses in its very own little parchment paper prison. I guess I like that, a little attention to detail there. Got to be very careful. You don't want to lose those glasses, that's for sure. Oh, that'd be an expensive loss. See you later, goodbye. We got the old Hulk doing Hulk things. There it is. Bam, big parchment paper. See you later, goodbye. Mr. Banner looking good right there. Bam, see you later, goodbye. What do we got here? We got an extra head for Hulk. I guess I missed that one, so we got the extra head there for Hulk, looking good. Bam, see you later, goodbye. And then we get the hands, and we got the pipe, because Hulk, he's always laying the pipe, as we do know. See you later, goodbye. All right, let's break it down. We're going to do Hulk second. We're going to do Bruce Banner first. Let's see what all the fuss is about with Bruce Banner here. Now, they did give, as an accessory, a pair of glasses. These actually do look really, really nice. These are kind of glasses we really need in more action figure collections. They look like just glasses you'd have. Looks like Kyle, when he doesn't want to put his contacts in, he puts his glasses on. That's kind of what these are like here. So I'm here for that, and I'm hoping they fit on Bruce Banner and they stay on Bruce Banner and we don't have any issues with it. What do you know? Those go on pretty good, in all honesty there. There's no little spot for them to connect to or anything. But definitely looks pretty good there. I like the option. I guess I could see some people say I'd like them just sculpted in there and make them a little bit more tighter, things like that. But this doesn't look bad, and I could see this in the future, maybe for a Peter Parker figure. They might do these same glasses and maybe some of that same stuff. So I could definitely see that happening. But I'm here for that. Head sculpt on this one looks very, very good. I do like the color of the skin. I like the hair. I don't know if it's necessarily the Bruce Banner I think of. I kind of mix up Bruce Banner with a few different looks, maybe a little bit darker hair. I also think of the Incredible Hulk TV series from the 80s, and was that 70s? Probably late 70s, early 80s, let's call it. I always think of that kind of Bruce Banner as well. But definitely looks like a scientist of some kind. I could easily see this guy blending in with something else. If you don't want to use him as Bruce Banner, use him as a scientist, use him as something else in your collection if you really wanted to. But definitely interesting. And the body, though, of course, feels just like an Everett Scott or any of these other suited figures we've had. I think it's time for an updated suited figure body. I would really like to see that. Hopefully that is in the works, because this really does feel dated out of the package. As cool as it is, it feels very dated. I would also like to see another extra set of arms on here, because you can remove this vest if you want to, this little lab coat. But if you do that, he still has the white arms against the orange undershirt. Would love some painted orange arms to go with this one as a 2-in-1, so you can kind of change his look up if you wanted to. Not in the cards here. Apparently, he's a huge Mets fan. He loved Darryl Strawberry. He loved Lenny Dykstra. Huge Keith Hernandez fan. Gary Carter, big Mets fan over here. Bruce Banner here. Darryl Strawberry. How could I forget old Darryl? Looking good there, but he's got the blue pants on as well, the brown shoes. Definitely looking like a Mets fan that went to work at the lab for the day. Or maybe he works at your local Pearl Vision or LensCrafters or something. He kind of looks like he's got that feel to him as well. But a good head sculpt on this. No complaints there. Of course, articulation. Arm's going to go all the way around. Bicep cut. Double jointed elbows. Got those big old ugly pins in there. Hands back, forth, side to side. You do get the traditional ab crunch on this one. You also get the waist articulation. He can do those big old Bruce Banner splits if he needs to. You got the thigh cut, double jointed knees, and then you get the ankles back, forth, side to side. These dress shoes on here, always hard to get some figure to stand. And like I was going to say, I don't think he fits in a ringside stand. He's not. They're too shallow. His hole, not deep enough. Maybe the Hulk can help him with that. I don't know. But not deep enough and very hard to stand, as usual. So we're used to that with this body mold. A little bit disappointing. I understand why they did it, but I am hopeful that in the future, sometime sooner rather than later, we do get a new body mold for these kind of suited figures, things like that. That would go a long way. But it's cool to get a new Bruce Banner figure after all these years. I'm definitely here for it. I'm definitely here for another version of the Hulk. Like I said, not my most iconic version of the Hulk, but definitely an iconic version of the Hulk at the end of the day. Now, Hulk does come with this big old pipe, and Hulk, one of those guys, always laying the pipe. He went out to the clubs and was laying the pipe all night long. Looking good here. He's got the big crunch in the pipe there. Now, we've seen this multiple times. I think the original, I don't know about it original, but the last gray Hulk we got, I believe, wasn't that a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive? Or maybe that was the green Hulk. There was many Hulks released right around each other, and they all seem to come with this pipe. But usually gray. This one is in green, so a little bit of variance. Getting the most out of your molds. That's what they're doing right there. We get the extra hands. Of course, Hulk, he didn't come to mess around. He came to fight. He's got 2 fists of fury. But then we do got a gripping hand, and we got a gnarled out hand there for the Hulk. So, of course, a lot of us have many different Hulks in our collection. That's usually the way it goes. We're definitely going to have different hands between the different Hulks. I try to make them as different as possible. Of course, we got a red Hulk. We've got a green Hulk. You got all the colors under the rainbow, but I want to make them as different as possible is what I want to do in my Hulk collection. That is for sure. But looking good there. Now let's take a look at Hulk, and let's look at the head. Well, actually, let's look at this. Now, once again, getting the most out of your molds. This kind of ripped shirt, I guess, torn shirt. We saw this with all the Hulks as well. So we've seen this before. I think the last one we even saw it in orange as well. The same exact sculpt, everything else. This one's got some dots. I don't know if this is supposed to be blood on it or mud. I'm not exactly sure. The mud, the blood, the beer. Not exactly sure, but he definitely has some splatter going on this shirt here. But, of course, shirt is easily removable. Then you get down to the Hulk and his 2 head sculpts. Now, the head that's on him, he's got that kind of a bowl cut going on, a little shaggy at the top. He's got the big old rows of teeth showing. It looks like he's kind of looking up into the air. And like I said, he's got a little bit of a Frankenstein feel and a little bit of a King Kong feel to him as well. Got those 2 really little ears with that big old head. Definitely looks like Hulk, though. Somebody hands you this head, you know who it is. The second head here, a little bit more... I don't know. I don't know what this Hulk is. About ready to explode, I guess. There's no teeth showing. You got the big wrinkles in the face. Got the little nose, the little ears, the big eyes going there. I guess it's more resting Hulk, where this is more angry Hulk, is I guess how we'd classify these 2 heads. Both of them look just fine as far as what you're looking for a Hulk figure. And then, like I said, we've seen this many a times. We've seen green Hulk, gray Hulk, red Hulk, compound Hulk. We've seen many variations of this Hulk in the past, and this is just another one here, as I guess first appearance Hulk is what we'll call this one. First thing you notice is big old ripped tights there, looking good. Of course, always love the iconic purple pants with the green skin tone color, but the blue and the gray, it works. It works for what it is. And it's funny, as most people, I think, when they think of Hulk, they think of green. Of course, whole generation, he was gray to them. So it's always interesting and that kind of stuff. Articulation-wise, first thing I've always loved is the big butterfly shoulders on this guy. Love that extra deep articulation there. Of course, arms go all the way around. Bicep cut. Side to side at the elbows. Single jointed on these big elbows, though. Hands removable. Hands back and forth, of course. Got the hula hoop at the top. Plus the traditional waist. My waist is a little bit loose. Not terrible, but definitely looser. Head back, forth, side to side, up and down. Plenty of articulation for the old Hulk's head there. Looking really good. Thigh cut, of course. Double jointed knees, of course, do have pins in them as well. No boot cut, nothing to have there. But then he's got the big old bare feet there. Looking good. Good swivel on him. And of course, he stands very well on his own because he's such a big figure. That makes a lot of sense. But he does have a peg hole, and he does fit in a ringside collectible stand for those keeping track at home. If you want to do that for whatever reason, you can easily do that. But I'm here for this Hulk, a big, meaty Hulk. But I can see some people saying, you know what? I already have a gray Hulk in my collection. Bruce Banner, I got the old one. This is an easy pass for me. You really got to justify it to yourself, as we always do say. I do have a different version of Hulk here in gray. You can see the comparisons between these two. And I guess once you get them side by side, you can really see the real differences. Like I said, the shirt, exact same. This is a brighter orange. This is a darker orange. This is a little bit more gray, where this has got a little bit of a blue tint to it. It's a little bit more blue Hulk, I guess is what we call it. But then the body is the same. Pants are the same. Different colors going on is really the big difference there. But definitely looks like Hulk. Both of them look like Hulk, but I got to give the edge to the new one, I guess. The new one looks pretty good, but you could pop this over. You could interchange their heads, I'm sure, if you really wanted to. There you go. It doesn't really match, though, with the skin tones, but if you wanted to, you can mix and match the heads. So a little bit of extra fun if you wanted to, or if you're a heck of a customizer, you could paint the skin tone on this to match this body if you wanted to, or vice versa, I guess. But definitely some comparisons to be drawn between these two. But man, I'm here for it. I always love a big figure. I'm a sucker for a big figure. Hulk, of course, one of the biggest figures in the Marvel Legend canon there. And Bruce Banner is a figure I've been missing for a long time. I've been wanting to make my own or get that one. I just never pulled the trigger, and here you go. Got an updated version. Definitely some flaws on this Bruce Banner figure. It definitely could be better, but I think it gets the point across. It works for this 2-pack, and I wouldn't be shocked to see a new Bruce Banner figure in a year from now. What is time? Who knows? But I could see them going back to the well, making this one happen in the future. So we'll see what happens when that happens in the future, like I said. So there it is. There is the Incredible Hulk 60th anniversary pack of Avengers Mightiest Heroes. What are your guys' thoughts out there? Pick up for you? Pass for you? Thinking about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. Yes, you heard it right. And then some. We got even more content for you, including early access to this videos and the rest of the Earth's Mightiest Heroes 60th anniversary videos over on the Patreon. They always get them ahead of traditional YouTube. You also get bonus content over there, monthly Q&As, giveaways, you name it, a ton going on the Patreon. And of course, when you're a Patreon member, it does support this channel and all of its content. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, and don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Bruce Banner and the Hulk, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.